The 18th and 19th centuries provided a time for immense change in the Americas. It was a time when true heroes came to light amongst the violence of war and social disarray. Leaders took charge of nations, leading them against the odds to unthinkable victories. George Washington and Simón Bolívar were two of these heroes. By the time Simón Bolívar was born in 1783, Washington had established himself as a courageous leader in North America. As a child, Bolívar idolized Washington for his brilliant military campaigns, which in fact would provide a major reason as to why the two were so similar. Both men came from prestigious families and were well educated in the field of military strategy. At the age of 14, Bolívar attended a military campaign in Spain. The Independence Hall Association wrote that from boyhood on, Washington lived in a military atmosphere and spent much of his time under his brother's influence and direction. He was trained in fencing and also in the art of manual arms. This education allowed both men to be extremely qualified in their respective roles of leading their people to independence. It therefore can be assumed that the main attribute that Simón Bolívar and George Washington shared was their aptitude for success in the field of military strategy. The struggle that Bolívar faced in liberating South America provides incredible similarities to that of Washington. Both men faced a tyrannical mother country that smothered their respective countries' individuality. Both Bolívar's battle of Carabobo and Washington's Yorktown provided a decisive victory for their own countries. Montalvo once said Washington's reputation is grounded not so much for his military prowess as for the realization of the objective for which his military skills were deployed. Bolívar, on the other hand, is the epitome of the warrior framed in the specters of tyranny. Yet both Washington and Bolívar shared the same objective, independence for their people and the establishment of democratic states. Washington, of course, is revered in the United States as the father of his country. Bolívar tried to duplicate Washington's success in South America, but failed. This is largely due to Bolívar's political techniques. While Washington was a respected leader and unanimously voted as the President of the United States, and despite being offered the role of king, he declined. Bolívar, on the other hand, just assumed his role as dictator in South America. Robert K. Wright said, "There was no grand war strategy, no static fronts, just one battle after another between a few hundred or a few thousand people." Washington put his emphasis on preserving his forces, believing the revolution could succeed only if he kept his army intact. All in all, Bolívar and Washington were strong leaders with different leadership methods, but their level of passion was the same. Both were courageous men fighting for independence! The 18th and 19th centuries provided a time for immense change in the Americas. It was a time when
So, Simón idolized Bolívar, but say Simón idolized Bolívar. Can we read this? What? Oh, go. George Washington and Simón Bolívar, they both,
Oh my goodness.
So, who was Bolívar as a person?
He had a lot of issues. He was kind of obsessed with, like, fighting, you know, because, like, he fought a lot. What are you doing? It's, like, really close to my face.
It's not that close.
Okay, whatever. So, yeah, he would always fight and stuff.
Plus, whenever they film those history people, they're always, like, just, like, here.
Yeah, like a school picture. Oh, so, am I supposed to keep talking? Okay. So, like, yeah, we have to delete this, you know.
I know.
Okay.
What if you say something genius? You never know.
Oh, okay. But I have to change my outfit. Not my outfit, but my appearance before we're actually recording, you know. Wait, so how are we gonna... Because we have to have some sort of smart thing being said.
Recording.
Man, if I could only be as good a leader as you were. Oh my God.
Washington, like to an extent that was bad.
Recording.
George Washington and Simon Bolivar both excelled in
Simon Bolivar sucked. Oh, I can't say that. Had this lovable characteristic about him that people admired and wanted to. That sucked. But your part was great.
I'm sorry, I looked at the camera.
Okay, I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
The light doesn't come on, so you have to tell me. You
I
can't
was
say
nodding.
Okay, it's on there.
Yeah.
On July 24th of 1783, I keep wanting to say Juan Bolivar. I don't know why. Okay. Anybody picks up
Wait,
on this?
Simon Bolivar? Wait, what do you want?
Juan and then change it. Yeah, I meant. Go.
Okay. Oh, I can't read that. Both Bolivar and Washington came from very prestigious families and therefore were very well.
You're not looking at the camera and it's really creepy.
What are you doing?
Because it looks like you're looking off something off screen.
I am.
I know, I don't like that.
What? No, I can't. I don't know what it says.
I will zoom it in and you're going to get over it.
That's not helpful.
I just zoomed it in. Zooming in. Didn't I zoom in for you guys? Didn't I? Right.
You're so mean. So both Washington and Bolivar were very passionate about their.
Maria.